Good time zone pedals. My name is Frosted. Welcome to Cherry Creek Ranch, home to lost, forgotten, and injured mythical creatures like my companion Blossom. If you don't know me already, I'm an Astral Dragon VTuber with an affinity for cherry blossoms. Today's video is a VOD series from Twitch. You can catch me streaming on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and later in Fridays because of the fact that it is the weekend. I hope you enjoy the video and the game as much as I did.
So I currently have it with all the layers activated, currently open. We have one piece completed, which as you can see from the checklist that Blossom is blocking. So I might actually then move this up to what, here-ish? Actually, how bad does it look if I move you up here? Oh, not bad at all. Cool. Perfect. Like there-ish. Then I can't move you. So there. We'll go right there. Perfect. Amazing. Okay. So, oh, you're really far behind. Per usual, though. All right. So, we can go ahead and start working on this. So, as you can see for the checklist, we have the skybox that we wanted to work on next, which I'm going to first. The current drawing that we have for the horizon looks pretty good. It's a pretty good drawing for the horizon, or a pretty good line. The only thing that I might need to change is, like, you know, um evening out the start and end points. So we're going to quickly, so center it, then we come down here. Okay. So we can do group layer, and this is going to be the table, which this goes into that layer, and then this layer with table will then be yeah, we'll group it by people. Ridley. We'll group by people, because then, like, they are kind of grouped together. Okay, so cup, which then we're going to need another group layer. Food. Food when that gets made. Flour. Yeah, doing it that way is going to be way better. Oh, that's what I wanted. That's what I want. 5 of us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so from left to right, there, Kara's group, then my group, Day's group, and then Artie's group. Perfect. Okay. So that gets the table done pretty well. Pretty good for that one. That takes care of most of the foreground. If we're going to be honest, that's almost all of the foreground. The only other thing is slotting a playmat into here. Because I want to have like kind of a playmat. Playmat. Which actually is another thing that I need to add to this list. All right. But, oops. Okay, you're blank, which means that I can use you. Excuse me. All right, so that's way too big. Nope. Something close to that, but maybe but not as big, I think. Better. Nope. Too low. Too low. Nope. Nope. The angle's too big, I think. I need to that's much better. Honestly, that is a lot better. I'll take that one. Okay. So now you're the horizon, and so what you're going to do is you're going to sit below this, but you're going to get named horizon so that I know exactly what the hell you're supposed to be. The background will go behind you. Okay. And then I'm going to need at least, 3 layers. Backdrop layer, stars, moon. Which means that I might make it asymmetrical and drop one of the trees so that we can have the so instead of having 2 trees, like one right here and then one over here, we'll drop this tree so that I can kind of put a moon up here so that there's an idea as to why there are shadows. And then I can give it a little bit of a gradient going from like that night that like steelish white that usually is like on the outside of the moon in the sky, and then slowly moving to like that midnight blue to blackish, possibly. We'll probably stop at midnight blue, which actually I completely forgot to start this. I guess we'll skip one. Yeah, that'll get us pretty close. Cool. So I currently have this set to about 2 hours worth of time. That's probably about when I'm gonna be done and get off for the night. So yeah, but so this is how we're gonna do things. I'm really want to be able to get at least the. Oh wait, okay. Now I remember what was also supposed to be. Okay, so we have background. So there's multiple things in the background that we also need to have. That I need to also make groups of. So we'll start off with this, which is going to be like the bottom of the barrel back of the group. Well, not bottom of the barrel, but like the furthest back. Nothing should be behind this, and this is going to be what I will call the skybox. Simple enough. Going through my list, table has been done. We need the pond as a group. Because pond, that will have the ducks that we plan on putting in there. Grass and landscape. Okay, so that's another group layer. That's landscaping. Landscape. Left tree, we'll put in both groups for now. Left tree. Right tree. I know this is so invigorating seeing absolutely nothing happening because I have just the art piece on the page. Deer. We have a deer to represent Terra. I've got Blossom to represent me. So fun fact, I almost bought the new drawing tablet earlier this week with PayPal's Pay Later. But I'm like, I'm a little bit tight. I'll be a little bit tight on funds this coming month. I can't be shelling out that much money off of my paychecks when I'm trying to get that new PC. Is the music good enough for you guys, or can it be louder?
Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You
Minnie.
are a pirate. You're a pirate, pirate indeed. Being a pirate is a right to be. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Hi, Curbs. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Frosta. I'm an Astro Dragon. I work on a rescue ranch for lost, forgotten, and injured mythical creatures. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. What were we doing today? Okay, I need to make a spot for Ridley's Tale. I am currently working on a art project that hopefully I'll have done in the next month. Ridley's Pale. Yeah, what you can see on the screen is the roughest is like a 30-second sketch as to everything that I want on that page. Just to kind of space it out onto the page. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Day's trash can. And some art and playing some Great God Grove. Nice. Oh no, it's not supposed to be a thumbnail. It's going to be the overlay. Hi, Raymond. So it's going to be a cohesive piece in and of itself. But then when it comes to the day of stream, it's going to be split into two things. It's going to be split into the background and the foreground. So, of which then the Fugees will sit in between the background and the foreground, thus giving them the illusion that they are sitting at the table. Okay, Artie's book bag, and then we're good, I think. Artie's book bag. Are any of these background? No. Cool beans. Okay, cool. That gives me all of the groupings that I need in order to do this, which is perfect. That's all that I needed, was just to be able to have was spacing out the groups so that I could tackle each group separately and not have to separate things differently from that. So now we can actually get into the arting. We're going to go down to the skybox. We're going to make that invisible. Make you invisible. And we'll go from there. Okay, so very back. So we're going to want to do this first. We want to select that. Pure and simple. It helps us so that we don't have to worry about bleeding into any other section. Which then let's start with a nice midnight blue to kind of fill in the space. Let's see if we can go a little bit darker than that. There we go. That's a nice dark navy midnight color, which will work perfect for what we're trying to do. Then we can zoom in a little bit. So we can put the stars on the, well, actually, no, we shouldn't do the stars. So we want moon, stars, background, and cloud. So we'll need 4 layers. 4 layers in this set. I don't need another group layer. That's not what I meant to do. I just need another layer. Okay. Which then we can grab this. And we can put there. Which then we can come over here, grabbing this. Go with kind of a silverish color. Too big, too many. are too big. Maybe a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. You sum up in these corners, please. Thank you. Perfect. Beautiful. We have stars. And then the moon should go on this layer. The cloud should go on the first layer. Since they're going to supersede everything except for maybe distance wise, the moon should go behind. Yes. Okay. Yeah. This is how this will work. Which then we're going to go ahead and do something like this. And then like kind of just that's not even close to what I want. Oh, that's because I clicked the wrong one. Then we can kind of get some wispy. Oop. Oop, that's a little bit too big. Okay. Not really doing as much as I would like it to. I might need to make the brush smaller. Yeah, I think I need to make the brush smaller. We'll do that. See how that goes. That's much better. Okay. That gives me a lot more. Then I can go. A little wispy. Oh, actually, hold on. Hold the hell on. This gives me a great idea. With how those look. Bam. And then what I can do is I can take you to like, oop, or That looks pretty dope. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And then we grab you with your I'm kind of thinking like oops. That is beautiful. That looks very nice. I'll take it. All right. Okay, now we've got our moon. Well, actually, this was supposed to go up here. The moon is supposed to go behind the clouds. So we do that. Actually, that'll work even better because then it gives the idea that it's not in the background, but it is off to your right instead. So the moon can be in the foreground so that I'm not having to try and do shadows backwards, if that makes any sense. I don't have to do the shadows going towards the point of like towards the viewer. Instead, they can be going away from the viewer. I don't know the actual terms that I'm supposed to be using for this stuff, so I just use what makes sense to me. Okay. Um, it's very easy to tell that it's not level, but I don't really care. It's okay that it's not level. Like if I'm going to fix this later on, the worst that I would do is probably just shave off a bit so that it equals, or shave off a little bit up here so that it angles down at the same rate. But besides that, I'm okay with it not being equally level. I haven't figured out how to do that with the tools in Krita yet, and I have enough stuff I'm trying to do currently. Speaking of which, we do lighter. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab you. We're going to scroll down to here. And we're going to go. We don't want you to go like that. We want like a darker silver tone. Not even close to what we want. Okay. You want this. I thought you would make it lighter, but you don't. At least not that I can tell. And all you do is you just make things. Oh wait, no, it's this one, isn't it? Nope, that's dodge. Lighten. There we go. Okay, but what does this look like? We have all of this going. Okay, which then we kind of go along, do a gentle lighten on the clouds. Well, these clouds don't need it, but those ones do. This is so that the clouds have a bit more body to them. It also fluffs them out a little bit. With it being a round, with being rounded, it fluffs them out a little bit. It makes it look pretty good. Feels like to me. And then even if we're doing these ones that have already been lightened, it distinguishes them from the other spots that have been lightened. As well as getting rid of some of the more hard shapes that clouds wouldn't have. At least not in an illustration of this style. Wouldn't have it. Like in real life, obviously, you have like your anvils, your anvil clouds. But for this style of illustration, it's not really needed for that. All right, so we have the skybox finished actually, and we're not even an hour in. I was a little bit worried about how long it would take, but how long it might take, but there we go. So we're going to hop back to the foreground really quick. And we're going to quickly make ourselves a table. So the other thing that we need to think about now is when we do our shading, is that we need to make sure that when we shade everything, that we shade it with a whitish color instead of a yellowish color, or a whitish, instead of like either pure white or a yellowish color. It now needs to be a silverish color, since it's now moonlight that we're trying to replicate. Which I'm gonna go ahead and turn this up a little bit so that you guys can hear it a little bit better. All right. Actually, I'm gonna take a drink really quick. Mm. Mm. There we go. All right. So the stars, the skybox is finished. And I am happy with it. Skybox is finished and I am happy with it. It's it's a very beautiful thing. I might make it that there's a little bit more light. The light source is going to come from the right. That is unquestionable because I already have it set up that Ridley's cup has light coming to it from the right. So everything shaded needs to have the lighter side on the right. But now that I know how lighten and multiply, is that what it's called? Yeah. Now that I know how multiply works and the lighten brush works, that makes this whole hell of a lot easier as we're trying to do this. So then from here, we want to move on back from the background to the foreground. We don't want the cup there. Table, of which this is just going to be one single layer, simple. Hello, Otmir Redlington. Welcome in. Good to see you. Right. So we're going to want this. We have this as our layer. This is going to be the actual table. And this is going to end up underneath everything. Yeah, you're still in that layer. You're just okay. But now we're going to take this so that we can see the general plan for this. Using you and you, we're going to go with black. I want you to be that tall, that. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Son of a bitch, why didn't you work? Ah. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Where the fuck aren't you? Hold on. Is it because? Nope. That's not the reason. Why aren't you happy? Oh, I'm an idiot. Thank you. I'm a freaking idiot. I forgot to undo my selection mask. There-ish. That wide out to there-ish. Should be bigger. That is good. That's a good size. All right. So we've got you made. And then that's a good size. All right. So now what we need to do is we need to make a connection between these two. Right about there-ish. Okay. Appreciate your kind words, buddy. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Then we're going to take this. We'll erase this hidden part that no one's ever going to see. Ooh. There we go. Okay. And then from here, we'll have this here. This was moved outside a little bit. Son of a. I forgot how annoying making a table can be when you're trying to use circles and stuff. Group layer. Table. Table within table. Add a new layer. Actually, scratch that. I've got an even better idea. Copy, paste, 2 table layers. Bam. You. Move you down until I'm happy with the distance. There. That's a pretty good distance for a table, I would say. Cool. Yeah, look, that looks much better. We erase the outside part, or well, the hidden part first. I'm doing this part with mouse just because it's easier to wheel click, drag. Actually, these do a pretty good job of setting themselves up as Okay. Boom. Bam. Merge these two layers together so that they are one. We do that. We get the brush out. And you know what? We're going to go with a nice mahogany, I think, color. Be like reddish. What color is mahogany? That's the true question here. Mahogany color. Brownish red that manifests as deep orange. What about its hex code? Okay, cool. We want C04000. Bam. That's not mahogany. Is it the really? Like an orangish color? It is. But I was more thinking closer to like this color for the mahogany. Like, so that you guys aren't left in the dark. This is the color that it says is mahogany, but I want a deeper color than like a darker color than that. So I'm looking at the mahogany color sets, like the color gradient, and this is the one that I was more thinking of, which might just be like a closer to like a burgundy maroon. But that's the color that I was going for. Of which I'll be able to put in. Actually, I can use that as the base color, and then I can do strips of the orange color to show wood grain. I think that would be pretty cool. I think. All right, so nice dark color. All right. So from there, what we need to do is we need to input some green coloration. You're supposed to win over top of this color. I have a cool idea. Not what I wanted. Using this orangish color. son of. Hmm. Ooh. So close. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get as far as like artistic design goes into that. Okay, so now I just need okay. Okay, so with a bit of splotchiness, and a few strokes to show age and grain, it looks like. Okay. Seems easy enough. It's almost impossible to, not with my level of skill, is it possible to like create the grain look that I'm looking for. Welcome back, everybody, from the ads. Not what I wanted to do. What does that look? Yeah, it shows age a little bit. Doing it like that, which is fine. Perfect. The only other thing that we need to do now is grab you. And on the first half, well, actually, this will create Ooh. Did I grab the wrong one again? Yeah, I grabbed the wrong one. There we go. All right, so I want this one. I want this. You want this. We're going to clean you off because the scratches and everything should go underneath the shading, as they will still be affected by the shading. I just don't want the filigree to be affected because it might wash out the filigree. That actually looks pretty good as far as shading goes. Very nice. Is this one? We did this color. We do this. And then we just go. That looks pretty good. I'd call that a success for our table. Okay. Table's completed. All right. We're making great headway, but I know for a fact that we're doing the easy things currently. Like we're doing the things that it's drop a few shapes, color it in, give it a little bit of shading, call it good. These people, or I'd say these people, I signed up for this in all actuality because I asked them, have given me the type of cup they want, the type of drink they would have in their cup, the what type of food they would bring to a picnic like this. It is interesting to say the least. Excuse me. Okay. The next thing is the pond. Okay, so the pond needs an outline, water, storyline. So the pond was okay. This kind of gives me an idea as to like where the pond was going to be. Works for me. All right, so top layer is the outline. Grab you, go down to black, and we're gonna just kind of not completely. So it just starts about here-ish and ends kind of over here-ish. Oh, I almost did it again. There and there. With like here being kind of like the lowest, like in general, like targets to try and hit. So that'll work. We go in. We clean up these curves a bit. What?
No, he's sleeping.
Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. Yes, you can pet that dog. Here we go. Perfect. Now, base layer. This is the dark water. Actually, we're going to copy because we're going to do something that I am hoping is going to end up being really cool. If it succeeds, it doesn't. All right. We're going to undo that. Okay, so we want the skybox. Copy. Oh, wait. Hold on. Paste a new. That's not what we wanted either. Son of a nutcracker. Okay, hopping over here. Copy. Paste. Okay. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to take you. We do that. Skybox. Reflection. Now what we do is we go in here, select that. Then we come in here, make you visible. We grab you. We do invert selection. And we erase everything on the outside. All right, so now that we have that, we have the skybox as a reflection. Now what we need to do is we need to muddle it so that it doesn't just look like a cookie cutter. Is what we need to do. But we're going to first grab ourselves a drinky drink. Drink us some water. There's some water to drink. I'm going to make sure that I haven't missed any messages that I need to be looking at. Nope. Cool. Cool beans. I'm going to grab myself a quick treat. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Um, all right. We make you invisible again. Select you. This way we don't accidentally go outside the lines. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this on so that we have a good idea as what we're working with. What we're going to use is this stamp right here. We're going to grab a blue and give it a nice brushing over. That right there gives us almost everything that we need to cover this. Oh, don't tell me that you just stopped working in the middle of stream. My pen stopped working in the middle of stream. Great. Amazing. Beautiful. I'm going to lose my mind. My pen literally stopped working in the middle of stream. Which the only way to fix this is by restarting my computer. So I'm going to have to do this by mouse the rest of the night. Which means that we're probably going to be ending early. So that because right now we're just doing shading. All we need to do is just some that's a little bit too dense. Those ones are fine. There we go. Oh, that's unfortunate. Was on a roll too. That's okay. The pond is complete. We have completed 4 of 26 items, which puts us at a 7th of the way through. Probably close. Yeah. Somewhere between the 7th and the 6th of the way through. Although that's by task, not by time. By time, we're probably only a 10th of the way through. Because I have a feeling that each of these items down here are going to take a day to draw. Like, I'm going to have to do these off stream as well, so you aren't going to be able to see the whole process, but I will make sure that I share the process as it happens, which actually, to go with everything, we need to also grab you. You want like a sandy color. There you go. That's a sandy color. Nice sandy color. Oh, wait, you need to be darker. There we go. The pond is actually finished now. File. Save. There we go. And unfortunately, we'll have to call it there. This does mean that I get a little bit more sleep tonight. Not by much, but I do get a little bit more sleep tonight, which is cool. But I would have rather have done more art. But this is part of the reason why I'm definitely like, I am very much want to get a new art tablet when I get a chance to. All right, so currently the filled out pieces these are what I have for filled out pieces. I'm gonna maximize this so I can actually try and get a good screenshot. Oops. There we go. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and hop back over here.
Welcome back, Petals. That brings us to the end of the video. I hope you appreciated it and liked it as much as I did when making it. If you liked what you saw today, make sure to give it a like. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Lastly, always remember that you are loved, you are enough, and you are always welcome on the range. See you next time.